Hello everyone, this is Prince Patel, BTech final year student from the Department of Naval Architecture and Ocean Engineering from Indian Maritime University, Visakhapatnam. This video is prepared as the final assignment of the Gear Train Design online course provided by Skyfi Labs. I would like to thank Skyfi Labs for giving me this opportunity. Now, what is a gear? A gear is a rotating machine part with a cut teeth. It is generally messed with another gear, which is useful in transmitting the torque. As you can see here, the first one is the driver and the other one is the driven. Both are messed with each other, and as we can see that the driven is running at twice the RPM of the driver. So the gear ratio will be here is 2:1. Now the question is why we require a gear. It is required to reverse the direction of the rotation, it can increase or decrease the speed of rotation, and it can also transfer rotational motion to a different axis. Now, these are the different type of a gear. The first one is the spur gear. You can see in the first figure. It is also known as a straight cut gear. This is the simplest of all the gears. This is generally consists of a cylinder or a disc with a teeth projecting radially. They are fitted to a parallel shaft. The second one is a bevel gear, as you can see in the second figure. They are generally used on a shaft which are in 90 degree, but it can be also used to work at other angles as well. The third one is the rack and the pinion one. You can see the wheel type is known as a rack, and the horizontal one is known as the pinion. They are generally used to convert the linear energy, convert the rotational motion into a linear motion. The circular gear is called the pinion, and the linear gear is called the rack. The fourth one is the worm type. As you can see in the figure, the upper part is seems like a worm, that's why it is known as worm. The top one is known as worm gear, and the another one is known as worm gear. Now in machine, a rotatory motion is transmitted from one shaft to other. A set of gears which are employed to transmit motion from the main shaft of the machine to the various revolving element is called the gear train. Now we will see what are the procedure we have to follow for designing the gear train. Starting from the initially we have to choose the basic requirement, like what will be the RPM of that gear, what will be the power transmitted, what will be the load which are going to add. So these all are comes under preliminary design. After that we have to decide the material of the gear. We had a certain module in Autodesk Inventor, we can choose the standard module. After that we can go for the shaft load calculation, then ball bearing selection and all those other components. I had made a small video of my project which I had done in the Autodesk Inventor. So I would now like to show that one. So this is the final gear trend that I had designed. This one is known as the key. This is the bearing cover. Starting from the bearing cover, then I had joined the uh, shaft. This is the shaft. This is the bearing. This is the key. This is the key. This is the bearing. So this is the small animation. You can see all those parts. The brown one is known as the bearing cover. So this is my final project. I would like to thanks Skyfi Lab again. Thank you so much.